Hello everyone, I'm Ken Xiao. The paper I will present today is Phase Data Collection Protocol in Underwater Wireless Sensor Network. And here is my outline. First, I will introduce the research background of this paper, and then I will explain the system model and the proposed protocol, CFPS. Finally, I will present the simulation and conclusion. In recent years, UWSN has been utilized in various applications, such as underwater environment observation and underwater data collection. Because the spatial environment, there are three shortcomings in underwater. One is long propagation delay, another one is long bandwidth, the other one is higher power consumption. And however, we consider that we can utilize the long propagation delay in underwater to enable simultaneous data transmission and without collision. For this picture example, and there are node A and node C, and the two nodes want to send a packet to the node B, and C is farther than B, and A is the nearest. So in underwater, A and B can send packet to B simultaneously and without collision at B. And as far as we know, there are no existing protocol which is condition-free and simultaneous transmissions. So the goal of paper is to design a TDMA-based protocol in single hop network to reduce the data collection time. Next is system model. The element in this paper is a single hop network, and each sensor node has one packet. And we make four supports, and one is all node is time synchronized, and another one is class head, know the position of all nodes in the network. Another one is the data packet size is fixed. The other one is the nodes are evenly distributing in the single hop network. Next, we will explain our protocol, CFPS, and which is consist for four steps. The step one is the node layering strategy. It is to ensure that nodes in each level in single hop network can send packet to the class head simultaneously and without collision. And step two is subcluster partitioning and data collection. Due to the larger number of nodes in outer level, clustering is employed to reduce the data collection time. And step three is pipeline data collection scheduling. By using a pipeline method, the class head can receive packet continuously without interruption. And step four is pipeline data collection schedule optimization. Optimize the transmission time for each sender-receiver pair to further reduce the data collection time. And first is the node layering strategy. To enable simultaneous transmission from different levels of nodes without collision, we define the inter-level distance as D. And D is the distance between the level. And D is the calculation and related parameter as shown on this page, like this. And next is subcluster partitioning. Our partitioning strategy is the equal area partition. It is to ensure that each subcluster has the same time of the data collection. In partitioning result is shown on the page, like this. For the four levels as example, the number of the subclusters are 1, 3, 5, and 7 from inner level to outer level. And we will choose the subcluster head. We choose the nearest node of the center in each subcluster as a subcluster head. Next, we will assign a number to the subcluster heads. The numbering rule is beginning at the 12 o'clock positions. For the inner level to outer level, the odd levels are numbering counterclockwise, and the even level are numbering clockwise. The numbering result is shown on this page. Like this, 1, and 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The numbering rule is designed to align with our protocol design. Next, the remind sensor nodes are assigned to the nearest subcluster head. In the subcluster head utilize the RHME map to collect data from its members. There is a step for the RHME map. Next is our protocol. And since we need to know the forwarding relationship between all nodes, we built an initial forwarding tree. It's called IFT as the input for our protocol, CFPS. The rule for building IFT is each node find the nearest node in inner level as the parent node. And node 1 is the root. The IFT is shown on the right of page. And next, the initial scheduling table will be generated. The IST is composed of multiple transmission groups. For the picture as the example, the transmission groups are between two lines, like this, and this. A transmission group consists of two scheduling types. One is direct delivery. It means nodes in different levels can simultaneously send packets to the class head directly. And the other one is forwarding. It means the other node can utilize the idle time in the transmission group to send packets to the inner node. And the slot required for a transmission group is decided by the outermost node in the group. And for slot 1 and for slot 1 to slot 4 example. And the purple part is the directly delivery, and the non-purple part is forwarding. The purple part is shown that node 1 and 4, 9, 16 can send packet to the class head, and class head is member 0. And the non-purple part is forwarding. And the rule of direct delivery is node with the largest ID in each level can send packet to the class head. And the rule for forwarding is idle inner level receiver to search for outer level transmitter. The receiver node is which completed direct delivery, and the transmitter is the child node of a case with the smallest ID at the bottom of IFT. For example, now is the node 10 to set the node 1, because the node 1 is finished their direct delivery. So node 1 can to find the outermost node, and he finds the node 10. So this is node 10 to send to node 1. And if a case cannot to find the transmitter, then we will select the node Y. Y is the selecting node of the case. And if Y can find transmitter, then Y is the receiver. Else, we can select the parent node Z of Y. And if if the Z can find the transmitter, then Z is receiver. Else, we will stop scheduling. Next is pipeline data collection scheduling optimization. Since the forwarding scheduling in IST is now the shortest path, so we will revise the IST to adapt RST. The IST is shown on the bottom of page. However, because the time is limited, so if anyone wants to know the more detail about IST, and we can welcome further discussion after this section. And next is simulation. We conduct simulation using MS3. The simulation environment is a radius 5,072 meters. That is the packet size is 132 bytes. The center is class head. We simulate data collection time and throughput for different number of nodes. And the x is node, and the left picture, the y is data collection time, and the right picture, the y is throughput. And for the result, it can be observed that CFPS achieved the minimal data collection time and larger throughput because the CFPS is a contention-free protocol and node can send data simultaneously. And next, we set the number of nodes is 100 and simultaneously the data collection time and throughput for a different packet size. The x is data packet size, and the left is the data collection time, and the right is throughput. And it can be observed that larger packet size can lead to more collision. So it can result in longer data collection time and lower throughput for contention-based protocol. And in conclusion, we propose a contention-free pipeline scheduling protocol that enables simultaneous transmissions from different levels of nodes without collisions. The protocol involves node layering and clustering, ensure efficient and collision-free data transmissions. The simulation shows CFPS achieve the shortest data collection time and largest throughput when the number of nodes and packet size increase. And this is the end for my presentation. Thank you for everyone. And has any questions?
Okay, thanks for the presentation. So, any questions? Okay, yes, please.
Thank you for your presentation. I have only one question or comment. Can you explain a little bit about the cluster head selections? As you proposed or you adopted some schemes that start with the clock 12. Do you have any evaluation of the cluster head node energies remaining through your simulations to see how it's fared in your selection scheme and compared to others?
Your question is our simulation?
Now in the cluster head node, you have proposed something related to how to select the cluster head, right?
Select cluster head. Right.
Yeah. And following the schemes, what happened with the energy after some round of simulations?
You see is your question is how we choose the subclass head?
Yeah, I understood how you choose, but do you have any assessment or evaluation for the node energy?
Because we suppose the node 0 is class head in the one hop network, and the class head cannot all node positions in the node. So the node can to select. For example, the class head can select node 4 because he know their nodes all position and choose the center of this area is node 4.
So the cluster head node will be changed after some simulation, or it just keep one node always? So the energy will be running out quickly. Do you have any solution for that?
Any solution?
I don't know if you understood my questions. I mean, for example, you select the node number 4 is cluster head. So after some times, your network is changed, topology is changed, or it's a static.
You see, if the node position change, right? And our protocol is we define our protocol is a one run, and a two run the node class head can use our method to know all the node positions.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's go to the presenter.